Yep.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Let's go ahead and jump right into our yoga class. We're actually going to get started standing at the top of our mat or our space. So go ahead, find your way up. Just make sure those feet are about hip width distance apart. Nice and easy. And once you get up there, take a couple shoulder rolls. Roll them up and back out of your ears. Just gently press straight down from your feet. Top of the head lifting tall. And just let those arms rest down at our sides. Take a couple big deep breaths here. Maybe find a little softness in your knees. And we're just going to start from the top of our head. Bring your chin gently to your chest. Knees can continue to bend as you continue to roll down through your spine, one vertebrae at a time. Allowing your fingertips to gently reach towards the floor. Letting your head continue to hang over. And then from here, bending both knees even more. So your way down to a crouching curl. Keep the shoulders down away from our ears. And gently stretch the legs out, heels touching to the floor. Keeping our chin to our chest. And then just reverse your roll all the way up to stand. Legs can straighten out. Top of the head comes up. Take those shoulders up and back out of the ears. Same thing, top of our head, dropping down, chin to chest, knees bend, rolling down, fingertips finding the floor. And then continue to bend the knees, finding all the way down to our crouching curl. And this time we're going to open twist as we stretch out the legs, sending your right fingertips easy up towards the ceiling. Letting our right arm bring us all the way up to stand. Keep reaching it behind us. We find a twist. Left arm reaching forward. Bring that right hand to our low back. Send the left fingertips towards the ceiling, finding a little opening. Back bend. And then straighten all the way up to stand, reaching both arms high. And take your left wrist, press up and over to your right, finding a side bend. Take a big inhale, stretch up tall. And then switch, taking our right wrist over, easy bend. Reach back up, release the hands, chin to chest. Again, roll down through your spine. Fingertips touch the floor, knees bend, crouch and curve. We're going to take that into the other side. So as we stretch out the legs, opening your left fingertips to the ceiling, easy twist. Left arm's going to continue to bring you all the way up to stand. Reaching that left arm behind us, right arm forward. Left hand to our low back, lift towards the ceiling, easy back bend. Straighten out, reaching both arms high. Taking our left wrist, press up and over. Inhale, come back up. Taking our right wrist. Inhale, come back up. Release the arms one more time, chin to chest, rolling down through our spine. Fingertips find the floor. This time, soften our knees, step back, finding our way high plank. Press through the heels, and then start to take a mini rock forward and back. Forward and back, finding our core, finding shoulders. Continue to rock, continue to breathe. Here for 3. Down dog in 2. And 1. Send those hips high, feet can come in. Paddle alternate heels and feet. And wherever we are, we're going to shift forward, shoulders over wrists. Maybe even the knees are a little bit bent. And then we're going to bend our knees, glide hips to heels. So stretching out your arms, stretching out your spine first. Then begin to lengthen out the legs any amount. Again, shifting forward, shoulders over wrists. Bend the knees, gliding back, stretching spine, stretching arms. Then lengthen the legs one more time, high plank. Knees bend, stretching spine, stretching arms. Lengthen out the legs if we can. Sending our right fingertips, right toes up towards the ceiling. Bend that right knee at the top. Take a few ankle rolls. Take some hip circles. Bend and straighten that knee. And square that right leg up. Bring that foot through low lunge. We're going to lift all the way up to our high crescent lunge. Send the fingertips straight down to the floor. Shoulders roll back, press through our back heel. Bringing hands behind us. Lifting chin and chest towards the ceiling. Draw the right hip back. Straighten the spine, reaching both arms high. We're going to open twist, sending that right arm back. Then find that same back bend. So right hand to our low back, reach the left fingertips to the ceiling. Unwind the twist, reach up. Open warrior two, we're going to spin all the way to our left foot. So finding our warrior two, facing the back of our mat. Flip that left hand, stretch that left leg, reversing triangle. And come back up, rebend that left knee, extending side angle. Take that top arm, flip your palm, reach towards the floor. Stretch back up, reversing triangle. Stand tall, turn both feet out to that side. Hands to low back, option to add a chest expansion, open to the ceiling. Then moving into your wide forward fold. If we still have a chest expansion, go ahead, release those hands down. We're going to bend our knees, turn our heels in, toes to the corners, finding our side lunge just over into that left leg. Almost think like we're coming back towards a warrior two. So left knee bends, stretching out that right leg. Sending our right fingertips up towards the ceiling. Again, maybe you draw that arm all the way over, palm facing to the floor. Use that left arm to gently press the knee open. And bring that hand down. We're going to crawl to our right foot, turn to the front. Take a moment, step up, forward fold, feet together. Finding a long spine, halfway lift, flat back. Plant our palms, finding high plank first, chaturanga. As you exhale, take your versions. Find your inhale to open the chest. Coming back to our down dog, lengthen out. We're going to take our shoulders over wrists, finding your high plank. Bend the knees, stretch out spine, arms, then the legs down dog. Sending our left toes high at the top. You can bend that knee. Take some rolls through your ankle. Maybe find some hip circles. Bend and straighten that leg. Square that left leg out. Bring that knee through, low lunge. Legs strong, we come to our high crescent lunge. Draw the left hip back. Reach the hands straight down first, shoulders down. Stack the palms behind us. Lift the chest slightly. And release, reach the arms high. Open twist, sending our left arm back. Find that back bend, left hand to low back, right fingertips high. And unwind. We're going to open all the way warrior two into our right knee, facing the back of our mat. As we bend into our right knee, flipping that right hand. Stretch up, reverse triangle. And rebend that right knee, extending side angle out and down. Top arm straight up or palm facing forward, bicep towards the ear. One more, stretching up, reverse triangle. We're gonna stand tall, turn both feet to that side. Our chest expansion, try the opposite thumb on top. Move to your wide forward fold. Chest expansions can release. Bend the knees, heels in, toes turn to the corners. Shift over to our right leg, finding our side lunge. Think almost like your warrior two. Left arm can reach straight up or flip that palm bicep all the way towards the ear. Use that right arm to press the knee open. And bring that hand down. We're going to crawl over to our left foot. Step the feet together, forward fold. Take an inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Plant our palms, find our high plank. Flow through a chaturanga. Exhale as we come down. Inhale's opening the chest. Come back to our down dogs. From here, right away, we're going to inhale, sending our right toes high. Now bring that knee towards our chest and press the ground away. Curve the spine. We're going to hold here. Look towards your knee, press cat back. We're here for 3. Stretch that right leg back up in 2. Stretch those right toes, lengthen out. Bring that right foot through, low lunge. Now we're going to inhale, stretch out that right leg. Think nose to knee. Exhale, soften down to a low lunge or even tap that knee down. Inhale, stretching back. Exhale, lunge, maybe tap that knee. 3 more. Inhale, stretching out. Exhale, soften down. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, soft. 1 more. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, soft. Firm up the legs, finding high crescent lunge, reaching tall. Send the fingertips straight down. We're going to take a big circle, open the palms towards the ceiling. Reach the arms back up. Send the fingertips down. Palms open to the ceiling. Rotate the shoulders, lift the chest, reach high. 1 more, fingertips down. Palms open, lifting the chest, reach high. Plant that left heel down, open up warrior two, back of our mat. Stretching our left leg, reversing triangles. Rebend that left knee, take that arm all the way over, extending side angle. Stretch up, reversing triangle. Stand tall, turn the feet to the side, move to our wide forward fold right away. From here, open twist, sweeping the right fingertips high. Maybe that hand rests to our low back, finding a little extra. Opening through our right shoulder, half bind. Unwinding that twist. Walk the hands to our right foot, coming forward. We're going to bring that left shin in and step it down next to our right foot. So sitting up nice and tall, reaching both hands behind us. Maybe to the fingertips, maybe flat to our palms. See, maybe we can start to lift our hips up and off that left heel, open the chest towards the ceiling. Lower the hips back down. We're going to walk those hands forward, unwind, step those left toes and heel down behind us. So finding your pyramid pose, both feet flat towards the floor. Gently softening chest towards that right knee. Take a couple more breaths here. From our pyramid, we're gonna soften into our low lunge. Plant that left palm to the mat, opening our right fingertips towards the ceiling, coming into a side plank. Sit on both feet, stepping that right foot back. Maybe it floats up towards the ceiling. Maybe we stack. Take that top arm, maybe bicep towards the ear. We're holding here. Breathe strong for 3. High planks in 2. Find your way to your high plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, we'll chaturangas. Inhales to open. Exhales, finding our down dog and breathe. Right away, sending our left toes up, stretch that leg. Bring our knee to nose, cat back. Press the ground away, hold here. Squeeze the knee up, look towards the leg. Press and hold for 3. We'll lengthen everything back up in 2. Stretching that left leg, spine and legs. Bring it through low lunge. From here, we're going to inhale, stretch out that leg, nose to knee. Exhale, soften back down, maybe even tap that knee towards the floor. A couple more. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, tap down, soften. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, soft. Taking 2 more rounds. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, soft. 1 more time. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, soft. Firm up the legs. High crescent lunge. Send the arms straight down. Palms towards the ceiling. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the chest high. Again, fingertips down. Palms to the ceiling. Roll up. 1 more time. Reach down. Palms behind. Open up. Plant that right heel down. We're going to open all the way, warrior 2, back of our mat. Right knee stretches, stretch up, reversing triangle. Rebend that right knee, extend side angle, arm overhead. 1 more, stretch up, reverse triangle. Stand tall, feet to that side, wide forward fold. Here at the bottom, we'll open twist our left arm, reaching high. Option to bring to our low back, half bind. Releasing our twist. As we walk our hands to our left, bring that right shin in to step down next to our left foot. So on our right shin, as we walk the fingertips back behind us, and back, maybe we lift the hips off our heel, chest up towards the ceiling. Gently release those hips back down. We'll shift forward. Unwind, stretch those right toes and right heel to our mat behind us, finding pyramids. Working to stretch both legs. Taking a few more breaths here on this side. Softening our knees, find our way to our low lunge. We're going to open twist the left arm. We can start to spin onto both feet. Coming to side plank, maybe we float that left leg up or stack it on top. Option arm by our ear, hold strong. We're here for 3. High plank in 2. Finding our high plank, flow our chaturangas. Smooth it out. Work our way back to down dog, taking a breath. From here, we're going to send those right toes high. Bring that chin forward into pigeon. Now, before we sit all the way down and rest forward, walk the fingertips in towards the hips. You can lift our chest towards the ceiling. If it feels okay from here, feel free to bend your left knee. Maybe do the opposite arm as leg. You can draw that leg forward, finding a quad stretch. If it feels better to not take the twist, and if our left hand reaches back, you notice if we kind of roll and sit back, try to keep that left hip drawing forward. Maybe bring that left shoulder back towards the front to increase our stretch. If a quad stretch doesn't feel good in the body, feel free to rest down. Come down to hands, forearms, stack your fists. Thinking of our right hip drawing back. We're going to take a few more breaths here. Wherever we are, gently sitting ourselves back up just enough to actually sit onto that right hip. You can kind of bend that left knee in before you swing open and just take a couple windshield wipers of knees. So kind of facing one long way of your mat. Open and close the knees a couple times. And then we're just going to make sure that right knee and foot can soften in. And then extend that left leg out like almost a seated side lunge. So we're going to keep our left hand just down on the inside, reaching the right arm high. Take a little mini side lean over towards that left leg. Keep the shoulders open so they stay stacked. And maybe even that left arm is reaching across towards the right leg. Think less about reaching towards the leg and staying up and square and open. And maybe we're not even leaning quite that far. And gently making our way back up, and we're just going to walk the hands straight out in front of that right shin, gently folding forward. And then sitting ourselves back up, and we're going to take that left knee, bring it up and across the right. So finding our way to stacking our knees into cow face legs. We're going to get both sit bones down if it feels better. You can cross that left ankle in front. As we sit tall, we're going to reach our right arm back up and take a mini side bend over to the left. And we're going to find a big half circle. So reaching far forward. Then bring the left arm across, roll the left side open, and then sit all the way back up. So then reverse it, take that left arm over, side bend. Take a big, long, sweeping half circle forward. Bring that right arm across, roll the shoulder open, and sit taller. And take that one more, both sides, right arm forward. Big sweeping circle, full towards the legs. Left arm comes across, roll open, sit tall, take the left arm over, big sweeping circle, right arm across, open up, sit tall. From here, we're just going to plant that left foot down, turning back to the original front, and then take a moment and just send that left leg up. Just sweep that chin and knee forward into our pigeon on this side. As that left shin is forward, see if we can walk the fingertips in. Lift tall through the chest first. If we're adding in our quad stretch, we can do the opposite arm or same arm. Again, maybe notice if we roll down and off. Try to keep that right hip and shoulder forward. Continue exploring your own pigeon here. A few more breaths. And as we work our way back up, gently sitting onto our left hip, we can bend that right knee in. And again, we're just going to turn open facing the side of our mat, nice and long ways. Take a couple windshield wipers in the knees. And this time our left knee and foot will tuck in. Extend that right leg out like a seated side lunge. Gently keep that right hand down, left arm reaching high. Easy leaning over to the leg, side bend. Maybe anchor down through that right arm. Trying to keep the shoulders and the chest broad so we don't necessarily reach towards the leg. Stay lifted and open. And sitting ourselves back up, we'll gently fold over that left shin, left ankle. And once more, as we sit our way up, we'll take the right knee up and across, coming into our cow face, legs or cross with the ankles. Both hip bones are flattened down. This time we'll start with the left arm reaching high. Take our side bend, leaning over. Finding our big, slow sweeping circle, pull towards the legs. Bringing the right arm across. Open. And then sitting tall. Reverse it. Take the right arm over. Slow sweeping half circle, reaching the left arm across. Open up. Sit tall. One more. Both ways. Left arm over. Sweeping circle. Right arm across. Open. Sit tall. Last time. Right arm over. Big sweeping circle. Left arm across. Open. Sitting up. And as we turn to kind of plant that right foot, and online, you can just find your way back to a tabletop or even a down dog for a moment. Maybe a little pedal through the feet if we're in down dog. Or if we're in our tabletop right away, you can let those hips move side to side. And then we'll all find our way down to our tabletop. We're going to come into a thread the needle. So sweeping the right arm. Gently soften all the way down that right ear, right shoulder. Maybe even press the palms together. Or take that left arm reaching out. Really draw the left hip back. And rather than kind of melting down into that right arm, press that right arm into the floor so you can start to open up. Be active in that right side. Bring the left hand underneath us as we need to. Gently press and unwind. Back to tabletop, and we'll switch out, opening the left arm high, sweeping down to that left ear and shoulder. Again, palms can stack, or maybe reach that right arm out. Here on this side, pull the right hip back. Be active in the left arm rather than just dropping down. Press to open. Bring the right hand underneath as we need to. Press and unwind. As we take our tabletop, find a few rounds of cat and cow here. Full exploring through the spine. If the spine feels a little bit warmer, take some full circles of your head and tail. Almost like barrel rolls through the chest. Let the hips move with. Try to go both directions. And gently finding our way back to neutral. We're going to soften our hips to heels. Sitting up nice and tall, and then gently leaning back on both hands. Stay here. You can peel your hips off of your hips, off your heels, and begin to open the chest up a little bit further. Think almost like your bridge pose, so engaging your glutes to press forward. And gently allow those hips to rest back down. Return those hands to the knees. And then untuck and crouch and curl, rounding the spine, chin to chest. Keeping our head heavy. And from here, begin to stretch out those legs, any amount, heels touching towards the floor. Gently keeping our chest over the legs. Give a slow, long head shake, yes. And then take a low, long shake of the head, no. Keep those knees bent any amount, but particularly bend into our left leg. Gently walk the fingertips a little bit over towards the right corner, right side. And then switch the hands, walking a little bit over towards the left side, left corner. And square back to the middle, and then switch the legs, deeper bend into our right knee. Start by walking the fingertips towards the left side, left corner. And then switch the hands, walking towards the right side, right corner. Square everything back to the center. Keep the knees pretty soft. Again, chin to our chest, and we're going to roll up in an 8 count. Keep the arms dangling as we roll up for 8, 7, 6, 5, hips over heels, 4, 3, straighten the legs, 2, top of the head comes up without changing anything else. Roll the shoulders back, release the glutes, softness in our knees. Roll those shoulders down, open. Yeah. Great work, everybody. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.